It was on Fox 5 and Channel 2.
So I guess you told what happened, or how did they come to find out?
They found me in an abandoned house, fucked up.
What?
Right in the West End.
Your sister's friends did this? Were they
Yeah,
male
17.
or female?
She left to go get some dick and left me with some people I ain't know, and I'm 8, 9 years old.
Were they male or female? Because there's anger in that response. Tons of it. It's oozing. Is that anger because, I guess, the way society looks at people that, as far as males that have been sexually assaulted by other males? What was the interaction like when you seen that person?
Hillside, Laker, I don't remember. I think I psyched that. And then I woke up in a straitjacket with a needle in my ass.
What's up, YouTube? So guys, I'm back in the gym with KD, back on the meal plan with Chef Said, and back in the streets full time. So it's time to get back to the content.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews. Out here with another one. Y'all got me hyped up today, man. All right, so how you doing today, first and foremost, man?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm doing eternally blessed in the holy
Okay. So,
Spirit.
First and foremost, are you homeless?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out there being thugging, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you thugging it out here, okay.
Facts.
Because I just seen you on a video, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But you was on the video with two ladies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Decent looking, right?
Decent looking.
Okay. So we're going to talk about that because a lot of y'all guys be out here hitting tons of skins. And a lot of the guys that like have roofs over their head and everything else, they ain't getting nothing, right? So we're going to talk about that. But okay, real quick, so how old are you?
Me? How old am I? I'm
Yep.
24 years old.
24? All right, I'm going to believe what you're saying now because
24
you
years
showed
old,
me the proof about the other stuff.
Yeah, wait, my name is Holy Boy the Chosen One, a.k.a. keep a 14K, keep a golden gun. You know what's going on.
Okay, say less. Okay. So 24. How long you been homeless?
I grew up in the west side, east side of Atlanta, and
Okay.
also the south side.
Okay.
But I was in foster care and defects my whole entire life. I aged out the system at 18.
Whole
And
entire
I moved to
life?
Los Angeles to chase my music dream. I'm an independent artist, an upcoming YouTuber, and TikToker, and I'm on Hollywood and everything.
Last, man, shout out all your platforms.
Yeah,
shout them out right now. What are your platforms?
Holy Boy the Chosen One. Rap name. Everybody look out for Holy Boy the Chosen One.
And that's on all platforms?
It's gonna be everything going on
I'm
right
saying
now.
your YouTube and everything, that's what it's
Everything
called?
gonna be just like
Okay.
Holy
So,
Boy the Chosen One.
okay. So, all right, so foster care since you can remember.
Yeah, since I was a member.
Okay. So what, like, would you say you had a fairly normal childhood growing up?
Hell no, I went to the mental hospital over 77 times.
77?
77 times. I got legal paperwork at Fulton County Defense right
What
now.
age did you start going to the mental hospital?
6 years old. They had me intoxicated out 20 pills a day. Said I was legally psyched out. Bipolar, schizophrenic, psychosis, everything. Manic depression, all that.
What happened to make you end up at the mental hospital at 6 years old?
Traumatic events.
Right, what traumatic events?
Traumatic events I say is abuse, neglect, hurt, sexual abuse, as a
Specifically what
mental
happened to you?
abuse. You know what I'm saying? Grew up getting beat by family. Grew up being tortured. Grew up not being understood. Growing up being misled. I was even sexually assaulted by people in my neighborhood as a child.
What age?
7 and 9 years old.
Are we talking about boys or girls?
It was on NCBC. I can send you the copy of the R News article. It was broadcast on the entire internet.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
NCBC?
Yeah. It was on Fox 5 and Channel 2.
So I guess you told what happened, or how did they come to find out?
They found me in an abandoned house. Up.
What?
Right in the West End. I was like 9 years old.
Damn.
My sister ended up leaving me.
Who?
Do
you know who
July. My sister's friends.
Your sister's friends did this? Were they
Yeah, she's
male or
17.
female?
She left to go get some dick and left me with some people I ain't know, and I'm 8, 9 years old.
Were they male or female?
I ain't gonna say.
Well, why not?
I ain't gonna put too much of that out there. Everybody don't even know too much. Get with. I kill a nigga ass, they play with me.
Ooh-wee. And you're smiling.
Get with.
Man, I see the reality in those eyes.
That shit could get with.
I see the reality in those eyes, man.
The devil can't stop me. God got me.
So okay, so let me ask about this, and this is for real, okay? Because there's anger in that response. Tons of it. It's oozing. Is that anger because, I guess, the way society looks at people that, as far as males that have been sexually assaulted by other males?
Or I could have been sexually assaulted by women too.
Right, but I gave you the chance to answer, and the answer kind of told the answer.
Both.
Okay,
Is
both.
the question we're looking for.
Okay, so both. Wow. It was
Yeah,
your sister.
I don't give a f what nobody say about me, because I fuck bitch. Like, literally, I got damn near every nigga hole on my phone.
Listen, I was about to say, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
I'll show
like,
you on
no,
camera.
you
I
ain't got to
got
put it
every-
on camera,
I got
okay?
every
I don't want my
nigga's bitch.
channel shut down.
I got-
Like,
yeah,
I
you
saw
right,
it,
you right,
okay?
you know what
I
I'm
saw
saying?
it. I saw it. Like,
Say,
he's not
I'm
lying,
the wrong
y'all.
one,
Okay,
you
he
know
just
what I'm
showed me. He just showed me tons of
I'm a
clips.
ladies man. I like to take
This
them out
man
to
got
eat.
more.
I like to spend.
This man got more stuff than Pornhub. Like, I was like,
I started
I didn't know if that
OnlyFans,
was like I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so and that was someone.
To make her dance.
So let me tell you, the young lady that you showed me, I actually interviewed her
Oh, you did?
a year and a half ago. Her interview
really?
never made it to YouTube.
It never made it to YouTube?
Never made it to YouTube.
But that hoe should have went to Pornhub. She
Listen,
died.
you say she.
Died pocket.
So I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey,
Okay, so
you know what's crazy? This funny story about her is, right? So I seen her down here try to get her number right. She curved me, right?
Mhm.
So I got my baby mama, she's a femme. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay.
she like girls.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I said, hey baby, that hoe just turned me down. I still want that hoe, girl. Go get that girl number for me. Bring her
Right.
ass to the house. So we smack that, flip that hoe together, and kick her ass out together. You know what I mean? She's like, okay, baby. She go by the time 5 minutes of me walking over there, my baby mama talking to her. You feel what I'm saying? She had us in a polyandrous relationship. Went to the house, smacked the whole ass up. A nigga mad, calling us, want to kill us. And oh, you gonna kill me because I fucking your bitch, you mad?
how long ago was this?
Oh, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? She got gone. So now her plan is
Yo,
she fell
that's
in love
wild.
with my girlfriend, right?
Okay.
Which is my baby mama, right?
Okay.
Well, technically, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm single. I don't do relationships. Let me not say that. I don't do relationships.
Okay.
I want to do, like, literally.
Okay.
You know, I belong to God. I don't belong to nobody. So basically, her goal was to get me killed so she could have my baby mama
Your
all to
girlfriend.
herself.
Like, that's wild.
My baby mama called me like, yeah, Jasmine said she's gonna get your ass smacked. She's gonna get your ass killed and set up and shot. I said, why? Cause she wanna be with me and I'll have you in the picture. I'm like, females do that? So you act like so you want some dyke shit for real?
I
You
mean,
want some real
some tells me that she might
You
not
want
have the resources to be able to pull that off right now.
No, she's not gonna pull that off. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna count.
But
my
let's-
BM see her. My BM is right here right now. I ain't gonna count. It was up for her.
Let's
Not
talk
gonna lie.
about some of this, right?
Mhm.
All right, but is some of this over sexualization some type of trauma response?
Hell yeah, you feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, me as a man, I know I'm straight.
Right.
I know my sexuality. I know I like women. You feel what I'm saying?
But the stuff
so if
that
I could
happened
be
to
a
you, I
baby
guess.
as a child and a sick ass nigga or female do some shit and touch a child,
Right.
it's either one thing that child gonna do. That child either gonna be gay or straight. Or if it goes straight, it's gonna be hypersexual.
Yeah.
Hypersexual.
Yeah.
Overly sexual. Guess what? You traumatized, you damaged my mind to the point I had to go tell my grandma these things. She had to give me therapy, psychiatrist, meds. I went to school, I shut down in 3rd grade, couldn't do class. I wouldn't talk to nobody. Somebody text me, I found your ass. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where I started getting over perverted as a little nigga with women.
Yeah.
Because I knew
What
what somebody
it
had
was
done
already,
to me.
yeah.
I didn't like that. That shit, I don't with that. God made man to be a woman. And that was wrong, you feel what I'm saying? So now,
have you ever talked to the people that did that? Have you ever ran back into them or anything
my
like that?
grandmama, she tried to press charges on the people, and she ended up paying a lawyer, and the lawyer ended up quitting the law firm, taking my grandma's money and leaving.
Oh, hell no.
So the case never got solved. Nobody never got arrested.
So you never got no vindication or nothing?
One person that did do something to me, I ended up running. I was at the same mental hospital with him.
What?
Yes, as a child.
So what was that
I
like
was
interaction
housed at
like?
Youth Villages, Inner Harbor. I was housed at Peachford, Acre.
What was the
Pleasant
interaction
Hospital,
like when you seen that person?
Hillside, Acre. I don't remember. I think I psyched out, and then I woke up in a straitjacket with a needle in my ass. Because at the end of the day, that happened to me when I was like 8. And then when I ran into the nigga inside the system, throughout the system, I'm 6 years old, between 18 and me getting out of care.
Right.
I think I was about 13 and 14. Nigga, I didn't grow up.
Right,
Your ass.
right,
Facts.
right.
Y'all gonna have to put me in the street. Y'all have to put me a needle.
Wow,
Give me a straight. You feel what I'm
that
saying?
is
So they ended
a-
up shipping him to a whole entire another mental institution. 'Cause
That's
my
a
grandmother
wild
said
story, man.
They couldn't have a, you know what I'm saying, count. I won't kill his ass. If I see him today, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of him. I'm good for him. I'm grown now.
Ooh.
That's like a dog. If you abuse a puppy when they get older,
He gonna get up, he gonna get your ass, yeah.
that pit bull gonna bite the out your ass.
Hey, man.
We're gonna tear your ass up. But that's what these streets do. But get what, you gonna either you gonna starve these streets, either gonna tear your ass up, they're gonna bring you back up. But get what, I wake up every day and I know God gonna bless me. God told me whatever I want, He gonna give it to me. Every time I was alone in the system, I was
Yeah.
never alone, 'cause I had God.
Yeah.
I ain't never alone because I have God. God say He'll never leave you nor forsake you.
Have you ever met or heard about your biological parents?
My daddy?
Uh-huh.
I love my daddy. My dad
Okay.
ain't shit. My dad ain't never been in my life. And get what? He try to blame that on chain gang. I was locked up, this and that. You feel what I'm saying? But it isn't that. You feel what I'm saying? My stepmama that he married to now, I guess she a director. She run 3 hospitals in Georgia. But I'm out here in the streets. They offer me.
What hospital
My daddy
system?
worked for MARTA.
What hospital?
My daddy drive the MARTA bus.
Which one?
My daddy 3 times convicted felon. My daddy been locked up in Jacksonville.
What route? Cause my homeboy drive the 186.
I think his name, my name Dietrich Foots.
Okay. So he works for MARTA right now, driving MARTA bus. And his wife is over what hospital system?
I think Piedmont, Noonan, Georgia. I think one in Marietta.
So they're doing fine enough.
They doing fine
So
enough.
why are you out here?
Well, me and my father don't have a best relationship. You know what I'm saying? My daddy is just as mental health as I am, because I came out of him. I am a creation. I'm a clone of him. You feel what I'm saying? Me and him don't have a good relationship.
What is at the crux of y'all's problem?
And my mama ain't shit. My mama want me in jail. My sister want me in jail.
Mama meaning your...
Because of me and my sister into
mama
it right
meaning
now.
your
Like,
biological mom or your stepmom?
my mama ain't my biological mama. My stepmama, look, she ain't got no problem with me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? My biological mama and my grandmama were choices to put me in the system.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I grew up, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
So what's your relationship like with your biological mom?
Oh, that shit, my mama want me in jail. I don't give a fuck if I'm dead or if I'm alive. You feel what
Why
I'm
does
saying?
she want you in jail?
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Who do we have here, friend? Come be in the interview, friend.
No?
Thank you.
Well, pretty faces belong on camera. No? Okay, all right. Well,
Anyway,
okay, so yeah, because like that's what I'm saying. Like, why does
the
your
relationship
biological...
with my biological mother, I really don't. I think my mama has some mental health issues that she needs to have help. You feel what I'm
If
saying?
I ask her, why don't you have a good relationship with your son?
She
What
gonna
would she tell
tell you a whole bunch of things, which every person, every mother is gonna try to bring up. You feel what I'm saying?
What is she gonna tell me? What's the worst thing?
I don't know. She gonna whatever comes to her mind or her spirit. She may tell you my whole history of my
Well,
life and my
how do you
past.
feel about that? Because I mean, they, you know, they were supposed to raise you.
I don't care. I love my mama.
No,
But it
slow
also
down,
says-
slow down. Hold
it
on,
says
hold on,
in
slow
the
down.
Bible, not to believe or forsake your.
Yeah, honor thy mother, thy family. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It says that. Yeah, exactly. Listen. What I'm saying is this: as far as your parents goes, how do you really feel about the fact that, you know, they weren't there for you essentially to raise you, right? And so does that anger you, or like, how do you feel about that?
No, I'm not angry. I'm not mad.
You know, and I'll accept that, but I know a lot of times when people say
I
numb,
forgive because guess what? God will forgive me if I don't forgive the people that hurt me the most.
absolutely, forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. But it's also good to acknowledge how that person made you feel. And I get it. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's numb, it's this and that and the third." But the truth is that it's usually
It's
probably
a lot of dark and a lot of hurt.
Yeah, I was about to say, a lot of pain.
But I sleep good at night. I sleep very happily at night, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I go place to place. Sometimes I go band to bando. Sometimes I go to friend to friend. Sometimes I gotta thug it out. I gotta go hoe to hoe. But guess what? At the end of the day, sometimes I man up and I get a job and I pay for my own apartment, pay for my own house, pay for my own car. But guess what? You have black officers that are being trained to racially profile our own kind. Nowadays, it's not the white cops that we really got to worry about. It's our own.
Well, now hold on. Now let
It's
me.
our own
I'm gonna say this. I don't know where you be at, but in the city of Atlanta, listen. I think we got the best cops in the metro
got the
area
best cops.
because they don't
Y'all
trip
also got
about.
the crookedest
They
cops
don't.
in the city,
No. Listen. I done seen people get put over smoking a blunt. Okay,
Yeah.
and they don't go to jail. They sometimes they might not get a ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you was in any other county in Metro Atlanta, your ass going to jail.
Been locked up 3 times though for weed, and I'm talking about less than 3 grams.
Yeah, that's what
My
I'm
brother
saying.
just got locked up right here at 5 Points at City Gate the other day. My brother Poppy.
Well, they supposed to give you a ticket for that, less than 3 grams.
Well, they didn't. They took his ass to jail. They took me
Yeah.
to jail for 5 grams. So did.
Okay, well, yeah.
I got out the next day. They had a little signature bond and all this.
I guess
and that.
I don't know why, but I think that
They have a choice. They can. They can
I was
do
about
what
to
the fuck they
say,
want
I think they tend to deal a little bit more harder with people that they consider to be like YNs or whatever, or people that are just, you know,
Young niggas.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that maybe that's kind of where their thing is. So because maybe so many of them give them shit when they're out here, you know, fuck them pigs, all that type of stuff. So I see you, boy. All right. Well, listen. That was a lot. We're gonna have to follow up on this, man.
We'll follow up.
We're going to follow up on this. We appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way for them to do that? Social media, Cash App, anything like that?
My Cash App is No Trust
Okay.
in Love. Capital T. Wait, I'm tripping. I'm high.
Just spell the whole thing.
Okay, N-O-T. No Trust in Love.
Okay, N with the I-N or just the N?
Just the letter N.
Okay, No Trust and then letter N.
The letter N.
L-O-V-E?
L-O-V-E.
Okay, all right, we got you.
And
what about Instagram and Facebook?
It's Holy Gun Dirty K.
Holy Gun 30K.
Holy Gun Dirty K.
Dirty K. Okay, Holy Gun,
Like
Dirty
Holy
K.
Bible,
I got you in
Holy
the Dirty
Gun,
K. Got
Dirty
you.
K.
Okay,
Walk
man.
down with a dirty Drake.
Okay. Holy one, man. Listen, we appreciate you,
man.
man. We appreciate you. Definitely have a good one, all right? Yes, sir.